Have you ever wondered why top investors like Elon Musk and major institutions are once again turning their eyes toward Bitcoin? Is this just another hype cycle, or are we on the verge of something massive? In this video, we're diving deep into the real reasons behind the sudden shift in crypto sentiment. If you're looking to profit from the next big wave, stay with me till the end. What you hear today could change your entire strategy. While retail investors sleep on Bitcoin, whales are waking up. Data from on-chain analytics shows an unusual spike in wallet addresses accumulating BTC silently. These aren't small players. These are hedge funds, tech billionaires, and institutional entities positioning for something major. Historically, when accumulation spikes like this, it's the calm before a massive storm. Think 2020, right before Bitcoin surged from $10,000 to $60,000. We're seeing patterns that eerily resemble those early stages again. Whenever Elon Musk makes subtle moves in the crypto space, the markets follow. Recently, he added a new Bitcoin node to X's payment system infrastructure. While he hasn't openly confirmed plans, insiders speculate that Bitcoin could be integrated for tipping or even transactions across the X platform. If that happens, we're not just looking at a crypto bounce. We're looking at a revolution in how digital currency reaches the masses. After years of regulatory pressure, the tide is slowly turning in favor of crypto in the US. Several pro-crypto bills have gained traction, and influential voices in the Senate are now pushing for Bitcoin to be legally defined as a digital commodity. This clarity could open the floodgates for ETFs, retirement funds, and institutional players who've been waiting for legal green lights. Once that happens, demand could skyrocket far beyond current supply. Here's what most people don't realize. 92% of all Bitcoins have already been mined. And with the next halving coming up, mining rewards will drop by 50%, cutting new supply drastically. Meanwhile, demand from countries like the US, Germany, and even parts of Africa is rising. Add ETFs to the mix, and you get a perfect recipe for a supply crunch. In such scenarios, prices don't rise slowly, they explode. Bitcoin doesn't rise alone. Every time BTC gains traction, it drags the rest of the market with it. Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and even meme coins like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin have shown double-digit growth following Bitcoin surges. If this rally proves real, we could be entering another full-blown alt season, one that makes millionaires out of early movers. But you've got to position yourself before the headlines hit. BlackRock, Fidelity, and even Goldman Sachs have quietly increased exposure to Bitcoin-related assets. These aren't speculative plays, they're calculated bets. The mere rumor of BlackRock backing a spot BTC ETF has already stirred massive movements in the market. Institutions know that when regulations align and the market turns bullish, retail money floods in fast, and they want to be in before the wave hits. With increasing global tension, US-China relations, inflation spikes, war in Europe, investors are turning to Bitcoin not just as a currency, but as a hedge. Gold has always been a safe haven, but Bitcoin? It's now being viewed as digital gold, and in some circles it's even preferred. That psychological shift is vital. In a world where banks may freeze accounts or limit withdrawals, Bitcoin becomes a tool for financial freedom. Gen Z and millennials are now dominating online conversations. Platforms like Reddit, TikTok, and YouTube are flooded with crypto-positive narratives. More importantly, youth adoption is no longer niche. It's mainstream. Mobile wallets, DEXs, and even crypto debit cards are being used daily. The next crypto rally won't just be fueled by institutions, but by millions of young investors globally, each putting in $100 to $1,000 monthly. That adds up. Fast. If you've made it this far, you now understand why this isn't just another pump and dump cycle. All signs are pointing toward a perfect storm. One where demand meets limited supply, regulatory clarity, institutional adoption, and youth-driven momentum. The question is, will you just watch it happen? Or position yourself before the explosion? If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. The next bull run may have already begun. Have you ever wondered why top investors like Elon Musk and major institutions are once again turning their eyes toward Bitcoin? Spike in wallet is this just another hype cycle, or are we on the verge of something massive? These aren't small players. These are diving deep into tech the real reasons behind and institutional the shift in crypto positioning sentiment. For something major. If you're looking to profit from the next big wave, when accumulation spikes like this, what you hear today before could change your entire strategy. Think while retail investors sleep right on before Bitcoin surged from $10,000 to $60,000. Data from on-chain analytics shows patterns that eerily wallet addresses resemble those early stages again. BTC, whenever Elon Musk makes subtle moves in the crypto space, small players. The markets These are hedge funds, tech billionaires, and added a new Bitcoin node positioning for payment system infrastructure. Historically, while he hasn't when accumulation spikes like this, insiders speculate that a massive Bitcoin could be integrated for 2020 or even transactions across Bitcoin surge from $10,000 to $60,000. We're not just looking at we're seeing patterns that eerily looking at resemble those early stages again. Digital currency. Whenever Elon Musk makes subtle moves in the crypto space, after years of regulatory pressure, the tide is slowly turning in favor of crypto Bitcoin node to X's payment system crypto bills have gained traction. While he hasn't openly confirmed voices in the Senate, insiders speculate for Bitcoin could be integrated for tipping or even transactions across the X platform. This clarity could open the floodgates for ETFs. We're not just looking at retirement crypto and institutional We're looking at a revolution in how legal digital currency reaches the masses. Once that happens, demand could skyrocket of regulatory far beyond current the supply. Tide is slowly turning Here's in favor what most people in the US don't realize. 92% of all Bitcoins have already been mined. And influential voices and with in the next Senate halving are now pushing for mining Bitcoin rewards to be legally defined as cutting digital supply drastically. Meanwhile, demand from countries like the U.S., Germany, and even parts of Africa is rising, who've been waiting for legal green lights. And you get a perfect recipe, demand could skyrocket. In such scenarios, prices don't rise slowly. Here's what most people don't realize.